can we get trees and bees on this planet? I think we are right there ready for it, because right at this time, look at this, we are almost at 80 tons of plant matter, and we're gonna be able to have our beehive. So I'm very excited for that. Even though it costs a lot, I don't know what it's gonna cost, but we're gonna make it happen, and we're not gonna stop until we have our first insects on this world. Aside from that, everything is going wonderfully. We have plants, we have trees that are starting to grow, and there we go. We have our first beehive. Let's see what it's gonna cost. It's gonna take a bee larva. Okay, well, maybe I was a little bit optimistic about getting these insects. What the hell is a bee larva? How do I get that? Is it here? No. Is it here? I mean, like, is there any indication on how to get a bee larva? All right, I have a half idea. Let's make some explosives and let's try see if we can make it. I don't know if it can work there. I should also put away some of these materials. That's fair. Yeah, let's just dump him here. I cannot believe it. What the hell is a bee larva? Just when I say we're not stopping until we get it. Okay. Tier 3 exoskeleton, uranium rod, super alloy, and osmium. Okay, that's a lot of materials. What do you give me again? Equipment capacity. Right, which is this. Which we might need soon, but I think for now we're okay. So let's see how many. Let's see how many we have. That's a fair amount. How many there? None. How many here? Only 1, 2, 3. All right, fine. I will consider making it. Let's get a piece of aluminum, and let's go for the super alloy. And we need osmium and uranium rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 osmium. All right, we have enough to make this. All right, cool. Let's check. Yep, now we have a whole new row, which is useful, I guess. But all right, let's focus on the explosives. We need sulfur and iridium. I believe it's 2 sulfur per iridium. Yeah, okay. We only have 1 explosive. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna deposit these back here. And you know what? Since now we have this tier 2 deconstructor, I might as well just use it. Go to the old bases where we have stuff or used to have stuff and just deposit stuff. Just, how do I say it? Just go and dig more, because we could use the circuit boards for the explosions. Let's get a little bit of food. In fact, I will eat this. That's good enough. And let's get some water. Let's make sure the truck is ready to go. It might not actually. Oh, you know what? It might actually, because we just did an upgrade of a storage, and yeah, we had to empty a ton of stuff. So we might explore a little bit. I guess that's a plan. We're gonna have to find this larva, wherever that is, and hopefully it's not in somewhere that's too hard to find. You know what? I'm gonna grab this, and we're gonna switch this out. Let's eat it. Might as well. All right. The eggplant can go upstairs, but I'll deal with it some other time. That's fine. We have a ton of progress to do today. I'm excited for it. Look at these beautiful plants. Oh my god, this is lovely. In fact, okay, before we go, I know I should be focusing on stuff, but we are close to the trees section already, to the tree era. We haven't even finished growing our normal trees, and we're already close to the tree era that they're gonna spawn naturally. That's a fantastic milestone for me. But first of all, let's focus on getting. I would like a little bit more plants here, Mr. World. But okay, I'm not gonna judge too hard here. There's an explosion site, and finally we have explosive to make it happen, so I'm excited. Can be destroyed with explosive, right? How did I put it back? Why would I do that to myself? Let's go grab the explosive. We crafted it. Oh, maybe I didn't craft it. Maybe I only crafted explosive powder. Yeah, maybe that makes sense. That would track. Yeah. What do I need with explosive powder? The circuit boards? Alright, so let's get this. Let's get going. And now we have our first explosive. So let's test it out. Let's see what we unlock. Hopefully it's something interesting, something cool. But I really don't know. So how do I do this? And now I activate it. Please don't fall too. Nope. Alright. Okay, let's drop it again. And let's hit the red button. Okay, there we go. Nope, that did not click it. Please. How do I activate it? That's picking it up. This is a right click to use. Okay, trigger. There we go. No, no, don't do this to me. Okay, we're gonna need to do a very quick trip to the sulfur area because clearly we need way more sulfur. Oh my god, it got me so good. I was like, oh, it's gonna be ready, and it's not. It's so not ready. You know what? I'm gonna try see if we can just drive straight through the water. I hope yes. It looks like yes, which is actually like insanely useful. Something I didn't even think about. I'm glad we can do it. All right, let's. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way to the other section. I think from here is just perfectly fine. You should have some iridium. Yeah, you have a lot of iridium, so let's just grab everything. Nope, don't mean to do that. I meant to go and deposit everything here since we have so much space now. Might as well. Silicon, iron, they're always useful. Let's get a quick touch of oxygen and let's run away. Let's run. Is this new? Hold on, what the hell? Oh, what the fuck? Did you guys see this? We're getting trees. In fact, the tree... Oh my god, I can climb it? What did you say? What? What in the... This is like a little oasis. Oh my god, guys. This is crazy. This is so cool. How do I bring it back? Okay, here. Look at these. These are like the little carnivorous plants. What are you carnivorous for? There's no insects. Why would you evolve that way, though? That makes no sense. Immersion's ruined forever, but... Damn. Fertilizer. Plant multiplier. Oh my god. That is going to be huge. I don't know where I'm going to put it next to. Maybe a tree generator. Why would you evolve to be a carnivorous plant that can eat insects if there's no insects yet? Alright, explosive and uranium rods, 2 of them even. That's a lot. Zeolite, which I love, it was so rare. And down there we have our old home. Wow. This is looking incredible. This looks just ridiculous. I came here for the sulfur, and here I'm getting the most insane views of the world that we're changing. This is probably like one of my favorite games when it comes to like making you feel like you're having an impact on the world. It's just like so cool. I'm gonna drop that for this, but I should actually drop these 2 for these 2. I'll come back for more actually, because that's very useful stuff. Can I climb down? How do I get down? Do I just jump? Or I just click. Perfect. What a discovery. I did not expect that to be a thing at all, and that's very cool. The game has like the most amazing wow factor ever. Like, does that make sense? Like, there's games that wow you and you're like, that's insane, and this game does it better than so many. Better than most. One of the best ever. I don't know. I think it's really cool how I'm just walking around going for a sulfur run and I come across what's an insane set of like, I don't know, this whole like little oasis I didn't even expect existed. It's out here. I still gotta go get sulfur though, so let's get it. More of this zeolite that's being pulled out by the trees. That's awesome. And here we should get sulfur. And look at that. It doesn't feel... okay. I didn't even finish the sentence. It doesn't feel even close, remotely as toxic. Because it feels extremely toxic. So, let's first get all the sulfur stuff. And then everything else. And I'm going to deposit the stuff that's not super important. Just so we can leave this chest a little bit more free. Ah, perfect. Alright. So let's go back home. That should be good enough for, what, 3 explosives, give or take? No, maybe 2. But we did pick up some explosive powder, I believe, along the way. So, it should be plenty of stuff, basically. Alright, we do not have space for all that. Let's just deposit everything we got. That's a lot of stuff to deposit, though. That's a generous, that's a very good haul. And let's go. Let's go home, which is this way-ish. This is water? Damn, that's crazy. And we can just swim in, we can just drive in water like that. Now that's nice. You know what? Because we're fine, like with storage space. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna go and, like, I think I have like a free storage, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go here and deconstruct stuff. Because I'm pretty sure there's like some of those circuit boards that we can deconstruct and grab for ourselves. And let's just deconstruct other stuff that I find along the way so I don't look at it again. They are not super important, but it's been surprising the kind of stuff that becomes important and I didn't expect it to matter. So, like the way how... Okay, let's get all these. Like the way the... What is it called? Not these seeds. The green plant. Like the base plant. How that's like important for sending out rockets into space. And without that, you cannot do it. Like, you know... Alright, there's everything here. There's a microchip. Okay. I'm gonna deconstruct this. No. It doesn't let me deconstruct it, interesting enough. Okay. Fair. Alright, I think we're good on here. Wait. What does it say? Decoration, technical something. Deconstruct technical debris. Oh. Somehow there was something there. Yeah, it's kind of like showing up somehow, but I don't know where it is. Was it like through this thing? Yeah, I was picking it up through this thing. Alright, I think I'm gonna drop the iron. Or maybe just make a small chest. And deposit the less important stuff in there. Maybe we're not gonna do that, actually. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna drop the iron. And we're gonna pick up these circuit boards. Alright, good enough. Alright, and let's see if I can just swim through this water. In a way, yes, it was the rocks that stopped me, but I could swim through it. Oh, hold on. Zeolite, I saw some zeolite, and if I see some zeolite, I gotta stop to pick it up. That's staying with me. It's nice that we're getting like a... I was getting a little bit worried how we had so few or such little amount of zeolite. Oh, a tier 2 ore extractor. I think with this we can start mining uranium at a minimum. Maybe even the blue stuff, whatever it's called. Oh, look at that! A flower plant in the wild. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Yes, I need to drink. Look at this. First plant in the world. Sorry. Whoa. I can pick up my own plants now. They are a renewable resource now. What the hell? That's insane. That's so cool. This game is so fucking cool. They put so much thought into this stuff that it's just awesome. Alright, I think I'm gonna focus mainly on picking up the explosive stuff. And let's make some explosives. So, iridium, let's pick up as much as we can. Alright, what do we have left here? We use all the sulfur, good to know. We need one more circuit board and we can make one more explosive. Alright. Not as much as I was hoping, but good enough. Let me deposit everything else because it doesn't matter as much. Oh, right. Let's check the chip. Ooh, a new drone visualization rocket. What the fuck is a drone visualization rocket? But we're getting some meteor showers. Okay. Not the most pleasant experience, but let's look. It might be triggered to the fact that we unlocked the drone visualization rocket. Super alloy. Alright. Displays drones on a mapping screen. What the hell are drones? I don't think we have drones. Yeah, I wouldn't know what it is. Let's eat some food. Let's drop off some of this stuff. It has become a bit of a mess. I will be the first to admit. But it's we gotta do what we gotta do. We need some of these cool materials. Like, this is a unique one. It's so cool. Alright, good enough. This is quite clean now. We do need a better storage system. Like, this game is just being a little bit harsh with the way it works with storage. It would be nice if it were a little bit. Can be destroyed via explosives. Okay, so let's do it. Right click to use. Right. Can I trigger it? I remember right clicking. Nope, and let me pick it up though. Okay. Try again. Right click, right. Okay, now it's red, so I can trigger it. Cool. I'll just stay close by. Yeah, okay. Alright. Interesting stuff. I'll grab some of the basics, I guess, because I'm here by myself. There's light inside. Okay. The second I say something, the game's like, no, you didn't, bitch. So, good to know. Anything I can do here? No, there's just that stuff. And I think this wing has been explored. Now let's go. I think we explored this one. Yep. Okay. Okay. Please, let me through. Oh, what is this? There's technical debris, right? It's right there. What's in here? Fertilizer tier 2 and a uranium rod? Absolutely, yes. Also, we cannot see through your window. Just putting it out there. I think I'm going to deposit my iron right here. Just because. We need some space. In fact, silicon? Damn, okay, thank you. What's going on with all this silicon? Is this... This is this has been dropped from those meteors. This is the only guy who was there to begin with. Interesting. So are we unlocking like new parts of this world? Because this looks like a new path almost, right? Is the game telling me that there's stuff back here? Like, do you start exploring this side? I don't know. But this looks new, right? I don't think we used to be able to climb it like this. Maybe the world's trying to, like, as we hit new milestones, it tries to give us new stuff, new map areas, in a way. Like, it slowly breaks down parts of the world and opens up new roads or something. That's a theory. Let me grab one more, and this is a horrible solution. but I guess we're gonna do it. Yeah, let's just dump everything here. I'll just dump everything. It doesn't even matter. All right, and now we have to head downstairs. Right. We have plenty of oxygen. We can do it. Okay, we've seen this area. Okay. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here. Nothing so far. Ooh, Terra tokens. Let's go. Right click. Sure, whatever. Don't know what that was at all, so I'm not very impressed. I apologize if we found something very cool and that's exciting, but I'm like, I don't. Sure, more Terra tokens. Let's get it. So they don't sit in my inventory taking space. But right now, I'm not very... Oh, wow, this was a big spaceship. Was this mine? There's no way. You know, I'm gonna, like, keep the Terra token. I guess I'm not gonna redeem all of them. Excuse me? Okay, there we go. Uranium. Damn. This is, like, a nice one. Do we have any B parts? You know? Trash can. What do I do with a trash can? We got that stuff. Anything else I can deconstruct around here? It's a little bit shaky. Just a little bit. Can I deconstruct this door? No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, fine. Let's go upstairs. Oh, this should be deconstructible. It's just is shaking so hard I cannot even read. Alright, fine. I will head here first. And this cafeteria, which we see we can deconstruct. Super alloys and blueprint microchips? Damn. Game, please, I'm begging you. I'm trying to have a good time. Okay, can I get some of that oxygen? Because I don't think I have an actual oxygen in my backpack. Oh my god, we have so many things. Alright, we'll be right back. Anything dropped? Yes, blueprint was dropped. So I'm gonna drop the silicon. Oh, damn it. The world is too shaky right now. Alright, let's open all these blueprints. Let's go get the blueprints at the minimum. I think it's through here. Am I lost? Oh my god, no, I'm lost. I'm ever so slightly lost, but I think we can do it. I think we can. No, don't die here. We don't die now. We do not die here, right? No, not that one, not this, please. Yeah, I do know that we're low on oxygen. Okay, we're out. This is gonna be very close, a little bit too close for comfort. Okay, we did it. Ooh, that was scary. Okay, we did it. All right, what are we getting? A countertop. Oh, we are actually getting the actual kitchen stuff. Trash can, faucet. All right, I guess a lot of decorations and nothing else. Okay, I almost died for that. 500 tokens? Damn. The way we die for the most useless crap. Alright. Well, we did see a section that could explode back there. Let me make some oxygen, alright? 1 cobalt. I'm sure we have a couple more. Let me make some. Yeah, let's make some. And let's give it a look. Let's see what's out here. I want to get those bees. And this is probably the best way to do it, I guess. I don't know. What do I have on me? I have only... bare minimum is a generous word, but we don't have much. So we're free to explore. Let's put an explosive in that section that we just found. So we go straight, we go down, we go out. There's this chest, there's this room, and here's the cafeteria. Okay, good enough. Back here, there's nothing. Up here, there's these doors that seem breakable. Items inventory full. Oh, it's because it's actually closing in on that chest, not on the doors. Oh my god, that's a very cute one. Can I get it? Get it? Thank you. I can deconstruct this stuff. It's giving me iron. Okay, now it just gives me plain iron because I have the blueprints. I guess until you get the blueprint, it's going to give you the raw material. Well. Alright, let's go downstairs and let's look for that room that I saw earlier. Oh, this one? Yes, please help me get all this iron. And these are somewhat interesting stuff, so I guess I'll keep them. Alright, this is the actual way out. So let's not go through here. Let's, okay, here, perfect. More tokens, yes. Thank you. And here's a section we can make explode. Damn, this place is way too big. There's just, okay, I guess there's all this money. Sure. Lots of chests. Alright. Am I getting rich here? Well, what's going on? I'm not going to get the water bottle. But I will grab the money and blueprints. What is it? It doesn't say. So it's actually going to be something probably useful or unique. Alright, we cannot go there. Can I get the fusion reactor? No, I can't. Alright, this is a very big area. Like, way too big. Okay, what's over here? Let's, I guess, explore with this guy. Trigger. Oh, there's even like a little counter over there that tells you. Alright, and we're out. Alright, so clearly they were in the plant stage over here. They were doing quite good work. It just never worked out long term somehow. More money, more. I'll get these, I guess. Oxygen level low. That's why we repaired a couple oxygen tanks. Anything underwater? There is. More money. I'm going to redeem that one straight up. I don't even know. It seems like they're useful in a way. But I don't know what the hell they're supposed to be. Like, who am I even interacting with? Oh my god, we got a nuclear generator. Nuclear fusion generator. I don't think we have even achieved this on our world. So that's going to be very impressive. Alright. I'm a little bit lost. Please, game. Alright. So this area is quite full of mysteries. We need more sulfur to get through that section. And I believe we get this exit. This is the way out. And yeah. Alright, good enough. That was very interesting. That's crazy. So what are we gonna do? I guess I'm gonna look at the nuclear fusion stuff. Oh, and the blueprints. I guess the blueprints are pretty high up there on the priorities. Alright. That's gonna be a big table. That's gonna be a fridge, right? And now let's see what this one is. It was nothing. And what about you? A flare. I guess that's somewhat useful. But let's look what it takes to, you know what, let's make a money chest. The money chest. That's what it is. I believe I dropped some over here. Alright, good enough. You are my bank. And you're gonna be right here. If I need money, I put it all up here. And my little right click to build. This little dragon or lemur or whatever creature you are right here keeping guard. Where are you? Damn it, I picked it up. A Leica. Sure thing. Good job, a Leica. That would be cool as a pet if like it grows in this world. That would be nice actually, now that I think about it. I'd enjoy that. We got some methane. Nice. Alright, so what can we... How do we get this nuclear fusion? Oh. This is like... way too easy. I think I have all these pulsar quartzes. And it gives us... What? Four times what these... Dude. What the... Alright, this one needs to go. Eventually. I do need a storage space though. So, pulsar quartz. I'm sure I have lots of it. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna build 2. Why not? And super alloys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I believe we need the last one. There we go. So, if I... Do we have something that's like an energy boost generator? Or no, I don't think that's a thing. So I'm just gonna put it here. Why not? What the hell is so small? What? And you just give us energy, right? You don't want anything else. You just... There you go. Alright. Good for me. Very good for me because I'm going to go and look for... What are they called? Tier 2 extractors. Damn, that's a lot of super alloys. But maybe we can get super alloys now. So, let's try make it. Let's try do it. Let's make some super alloy rods. I believe we have some here as well. That's actually the one thing we don't have in this whole thing. Okay. But I do know where to get them if we ever need it. In that waterfall section in the back. So I'm gonna try to put this one wherever we can get super alloys. If it's not super alloy tier 2 or extractor, I don't want it. But I would like some super alloys, please. Alright, we do need the aluminum. 3, 7. We are 1 super alloy short. No, we're not. Perfect. Alright, what else do we need for that tier 2 or extractor? Osmium and iridium rods. Okay, we can get those. I'm pretty sure we have a decent amount of both. 2 iridium rods, and here we should have 3 osmium. Perfect. So, do I even want to like unload this shit? This is so much stuff. Well, we need the oxygen, so I guess I'm gonna go. But my first guess is that we're gonna be able to get some super alloys up front here in this like little whatever this thing is called. This like section with the columns. Because there were a ton of super alloys right there, and ideally it's close to home, so hopefully we can put it here. But look at this, lovely plants. Love that. Love that. Okay. Please, game, help me out. Help me help you, Mr. Planet. What the hell is that? There's a chest. I need to explore the chest. Lots of super alloys. It was a worthwhile search. I'm glad we searched it. How do I get out now? Yo, look at these plants. Beautiful flowers. Lovely flowers. Alright, lots of flowers that are getting mixed up with... I'm confusing slightly. Oh my god, this is a big one and this is iron. Okay, come back. You're coming back home with me. I might look up where there's super alloy fields, essentially. Maybe it's not a thing. Maybe it's not. They don't give you super alloys. It's like the one resource you don't get. That would be a shame, but I'm not going to stop trying. Also, I just noticed that they have much bigger storage for super alloys, which is cool. That's pretty nice. How the hell do I get the bee thing? I don't want to really find out because I wanted to come across it through exploration, but I realized that this game is so complex at times that you kind of need to know what to look for at times. Like, if I didn't really have your guys' suggestion of like, hey, look that you're actually supposed to be able to get those oxygen upgrades, if you're actually supposed to get these other upgrades, or you're supposed to have XYZ. If I didn't know about all that stuff, I wouldn't have known. So look at that energy surplus. Look at these two guys just outdid everything else combined. So beehive, bee larva. How do we get that? Do you create larva? No, you just do trees. Fertilizer by plastic, that's now a problem. You know what? Let me look up bee larva planet crafter. Yes. Clearly I'm not the first one to have this question. It's creating an incubator, which we don't have because we're not 5 giga to giga. At 5 of this, we get the incubator, which is right here. Okay, interesting. Autocrafter. Thank you. Thank you. That would be very huge for us. So, okay. Damn, I didn't want to lie to you guys, but I guess I am because I don't have a choice. 37 minutes. I don't think we're gonna get 5 gigs in 37 minutes. We're not gonna get this heater, and we might get the butterfly dome, but still not particularly useful. All right. So what are we gonna do now? Super planet crafter. Not uranium. What is it called? Super alloy. Super alloy cave. Okay, thank you. Behind the shipwreck. That's not. Can it be mined? Please, game, tell me if it can be mined very quickly. Okay. Can be obtained by ore extractor. Found in grounds in sand falls. Or super alloy cave. Alright, on the ledges. Okay. I think I know exactly where to get it. I think we have a good idea of where to get it. So let's quickly build some storage. Yeah, that should be enough. And eventually I would love the autocrafter to do all the work. But let's make storage up here. I guess I don't have a choice. I'm not even looking at the right place for storage. Okay, good. You know what? Let's put it all close to each other in a way that it's kind of glitchy and ugly, but at least it's there. These I'm bringing with me, so I'm not gonna touch them. But the whole thing, just come with me. Okay. Good. You come. Okay, let's go. I didn't even go to the right chest initially. That's a lot of materials. We found some very good materials. Alright. And this should be making plenty of space for everything. At least downstairs. Downstairs it stops feeling cluttered, and with the autocrafter I should not worry about where stuff is getting placed. No, I just want to do that one. So just in time for one more locker storage. Perfect. That's rough, but okay, good enough. Good enough. You know what? That's plenty. Give me some stuff. Okay. You know what? Let's try build upstairs. Let's try deposit stuff upstairs when we can. Oh, you know what? Let's also make a note of the message. So you guys have been sending messages, right? So you didn't give me codes. You didn't give me anything. Nothing. Nothing. I'm not going to try and decrypt that stuff, but 248, 42, 93. So 248. Can you tell me the coordinates where I'm looking at? I don't think it's telling me the coordinates. No. Alright, so where's the message? You want me to go? I'm getting strange geological stuff around 248.93. Alright. I'm gonna do one quick deposit out here on the lower level. $248.93. So this direction. No. 248. Okay, this direction's good. 248.93. All right. So it should be in the newer zone that we unlocked, and that's exactly where I want to go anyway for the super alloy miner. So we're going there. Damn, this is like a little bit fast though. We're getting there quickly. I believe if I plant this here, we're gonna be getting the new stuff. Let's just quickly check. Yep. Alright. I don't want osmium though. I appreciate knowing that you're here, but I don't want it yet. Not that I don't want it, but you know. Alright, 298. This is the wrong direction for 298. Damn, you're already gonna make me sweat over here. Okay, 298.93. We're almost there. We're kinda there. Like, how do I get to where you're telling me? Oh, you know what? It's kind of pointing me towards up here, which is interesting. Oh, okay. 298, 90 something. Wow. Okay. All right. Very fascinating. Okay, I don't want to be there. There's the color palette is a little bit rough. Oh, we just walked through the world, I think. All right. So I think we can go wherever you're asking me. So 298, 93, around height 42. Oh, all right. This way. Why am I struggling so badly? I guess. I don't know. I'm doing like 90-ish degree turns, which should make it easier to navigate. Alright. I don't get why I am. That's a Y. That's a Z. Are you up here? No, it's not up here because my Z coordinate doesn't like it. Actually, it's not the Z, it's a Y coordinate. But this looks huge. This looks very interesting, very impressive. Also, we're way too far up in the sky. I believe it was like 42 when it said to go up. So, you know what? Let's eat a little bit because if we take fall damage, it might take our health out. We're at minus 90? How do I get to plus 100? Plus 90. This way? Oh, this way seems to be the way. So it's this guy. It might be around here. Um, Seems like it could work. Let me get a little bit of oxygen. But it's a height 42, which I am definitely not at. I do like to see a little bit of nature up here, but I'm a little bit confused. Yep, that was painful, I guess. Alright. Let's try continue. Let's keep it going. Alright. 92. And now we're about 100 blocks away, give or take. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time moving around. Oh, you know what? A damn compass. A damn compass would help so much. So I'm gonna get a compass. And this should be very much easier. Because, I don't know, it feels a little bit too difficult. I think I'm doing like 9-degree turns that are gonna help me move in a certain direction. And then I'm not. So the compass will be easier. Right after we, well, get some oxygen, I suppose. Which I can do right here. Okay. What you got? Hey, you got some okay stuff. Nothing too exciting, but okay. You know what? I'm gonna steal these. I'm gonna make a little bit more oxygen when I get home. We need water. That's fine. We should have plenty of water. Is this not the way up? It's not. It's also raining. That's cool. In some parts of the map, the atmosphere, I wish, changed a little bit. Like, you know how it changes colors drastically in some areas, like in caves and stuff? I wish it did that a little bit less. Not, it doesn't have to be like completely lost, but if it were slightly less intense on that, I'd appreciate it. Alright, compass. Silicon, magnesium, aluminum. We need some silicon, which I'm sure it's here. Okay, good. Where are you? There you are. And that's a map, so let's equip it. Okay. Good enough. So you want me to go, again, Riley, minus 248. I'm an idiot. And can you tell me where I am based on where I'm looking? It would just be so useful. It would be so useful to just know, oh, it's here, it's there. Alright, so minus 248.93. And we are not we are moving towards 93, but not minus 298. Alright. Yeah, it's so much easier to just know where I'm supposed to move towards, at least to keep that north-south and keep some of the coordinates consistent. Oh, we need water. Good thing we have some water bottles. And I believe we have more in the rover. Minus 248. Okay, so it's well past the cave, actually. Let's go up here. This looks nice. Oh, nice. Nice little cove. Oh, it's like a way up to go above the grotto, whatever it's called. The little cave. Let's get some food. Last of the rations, but not last of the beans. Let's hope we don't get fall damage. We did not. Lovely. Okay, minus 248. So this way, I think we're heading towards the guy who abandoned The guy who went crazy on this planet. I think. Because we're heading towards Heaven's Gate 5. Unless I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong. It seems more or less in that direction. I believe if we look around, there's this stuff. Alright, we went a little bit too far, so let's go north now. 298. Alright, good enough. And now we're gonna go east. No, we're not gonna go east. We're gonna go west. Until we hit 93-ish, I believe. And it looks like we're more or less at the correct height. It was supposed to be 42, but we're flying, so we're like in the 90s. That's fine. Oh. We're close. Oh no, we're still minus 100, so. Alright, a little bit more south. So. Oh, okay. A little more south it is. Yeah, let's I think this is what it means. Yeah, this is the entrance. It's whatever. These trees are new. Well, fungus, I guess. What the hell? Discovered the Mushroom River. Yeah. What? Yo. This is crazy. It looks safe. I didn't die, so I guess that's a sign of being safe. Low threshold. Look, what? This is insane. This looks amazing. Saving in progress. Thank you, game, for saving something once in a while. Oh, wow. Wow. And there's a chest with some decent materials. Nothing to brag about, but decent. How do I get home? I actually, that's gonna be an issue. Let's see if we can build a beacon. Titanium, silicon, iron. Okay. I believe we just need silicon. And let's head a little bit towards the exit. Slightly. Ever so slightly. We still have oxygen, and I'm happy to use it. But I do need a beacon to know where to get home. And this seems like the best spot right here. Maybe this is why it was so dark around this part of the map. They're trying to hide this thing, or maybe it just opened up thanks to those new meteors that drop. Could be. So obviously we're gonna make it purple. And nope, I had the caps on because I was misclicking. Mushroom River 7. Alright, we need some oxygen. We might be close enough to the rover. We're actually probably not, so let's just use it. We have 2 more. That's cool. But let's come back with a rover. So if we have some resources that we can find, we can at least try dump some of them in the rover. I didn't completely empty it. That's on me. But yeah. Wow, that's such a cool cave. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to send us towards this dude's cave. So let's do a quick exploration, and then we'll call it for an episode. How about that? That seems fine to me. And I guess we're gonna, well, we're 2 giga terraformation, so we might need to wait 1 or 2 more episodes for the bees. Damn it. I want my bees, but the game is just telling me that this is a game of patience. And so I guess we're gonna keep going patiently. I mean, we could really put some more effort into oh wait, I just had an idea. What do I get here? What do you get me in this biome? Just iron. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go. But yeah, maybe I can put some like plant multipliers, that they're gonna speed up the terraformation ideas, their terraformation indexes, but overall it's okay. It's not a big deal. This looks very man-made, huh? It really does. A little bit rudimentary, but quite man-made. Butterfly dome, that's very cute because it can't do shit. Oh my god! This is the thing it was telling us about. Warden's altar. That looks like an explosive icon, is it not? I cannot compare it, but it looks... What the hell is this? What is this? Oh my god. Alright. So we found what's so important about this game. There's some sort of altar and probably an ancient civilization if we're looking at the state of those items. Blueprint microchip? Yes, please. So, interesting. There's a lot of lore that we're coming across. And that's something that was... I'm not gonna say completely unexpected because somebody mentioned how I'm gonna, like, you guys mentioned like, oh, how are you gonna interact with the lore? How do you interact with the story? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's no story. This is the whole game. And turns out, I mean, I should just not question you guys. This looks interesting. Very trippy. Very, very trippy. Lovely cave. I think we explored most of it, but yeah, look at this. It's like an ancient civilization, like something used to be on this planet before all the failed attempts also are colonizing, because nobody really uses that kind of wooden structure or that kind of water to generate electricity. That seems quite new. So we'll see if Riley has anything to say about it. He's always like showing up and has his own 2 cents. But let's head back home. This might be a slower way to move. Yes, I am just gonna run home. The rover's lovely. It just gets stuck a little bit. I would like a higher tier jetpack as well. Like give me like make it go strong. Make it go strong. Ooh, air filters. So we consume even less airs, and we have reached tree level according to the achievement. I don't know if that shows up or not on your thingy, but we got trees. This unlocks, maybe that's a cave, maybe. And you know what? Screw it. We're not able. We didn't really mess with the super alloy, but I'm gonna just, you know, let's get this going. At least we have some osmium going, and I'll craft the materials and make sure we have more stuff, and maybe I'll even check where to actually deposit it instead of trying to guess it based on where I've seen the resources before. But yeah, this is really good. What a interesting episode. This was shocking. We reached trees though. We got some trees. Do I see any? Well, we saw them in a cave. We didn't really see them in the wild, but the game says we reached tree level. So I'll believe the achievement, I guess. Oh my god, okay, there is a tree. There's trees. Hold on, there are trees, ladies and gentlemen. And they look beautiful. Oh, wow. They look gorgeous. Like, when you see me click F2, it's when I saw something so pretty that I'm like, this might be a thumbnail. But you saw me click so many times today that it's because I literally have too much choice. I don't know what I'll do because it's too cool. All of it, literally. Alright, let's we had some food, we had some drinks, and I believe we're at tree level. What's next? Insects. So you're just gonna give me insects. You're not gonna make me work for like a honest man who's gonna get the butterfly dome. Yeah, what do I need for the butterfly dome? Yo, we can have a butterfly dome and we can get the first insects? No. We're not ending the episode. We're making it happen. Alright. Mayday. Let's deposit all the shit we don't need. Well, I guess I'm gonna see what that's about. GPS 4 satellite. That's cool. But I think we have a lot of fertilizer, tier 2 fertilizers in the car. So let's teleport it. Yeah, we have that one. Okay. But we have zeolite as well. What else did you want? Super alloys, we have tree bark and tier 2 fertilizer. I am sure we have tier 2 fertilizer. Let me just look if it's an easy craft as well. It is an easy craft. I'm still going to grab it from the storage. There we go. Now we can build it. We need tree bark, which we have. We have tons of it. Where do I build this? Like here, I guess. All right. We have a butterfly thing. It doesn't seem like we get butterflies like this. What the hell? But I would like to see some butterflies. You know? But I'm not going to question it. We got a butterfly dome. And we are generating our first insects? No, we are not. Butterfly larvae to increase insect levels. Where's the butterflies? Energy, plants, insects. You know? Oh, then we get these larvae. We get different kinds of larvae. Oh, wait. Insert butterfly larva to increase insect levels. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. As always, reading is a useful skill. And it's a shame that I don't have it. Alright, so this is not something that gets generated. It's something that we put here. That's fine. This is still on the cliff. It is. So it's not really impeding any kind of travel. So we'll see later. Ideally, we'll be able to get enough stuff to get some cool progress. Nice. We did like firework on this planet. We did so good. Maybe between episodes I'm gonna now organize stuff unless we unlock something cool. Then I'm gonna save it for the next episode. I don't know. But in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.